Hello my sweets, welcome back to Beauty Meets DIY. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing well. So to get started for our first DIY today, I got these wooden boxes at the Dollar Tree a little while ago. I got two larger ones and two smaller ones. And what I'm going to do now is just get rid of that little part there. So you're going to need a little screwdriver. If that's what you call it? Yeah, screwdriver. And you're going to remove those, and then you just want to go ahead and give it a quick sand. So I found this pretty wrapping paper at the Dollar Tree as well, and I'm pretty much just using Mod Podge and wrapping up the boxes kind of like you would a gift. So I did that obviously for all four, and that's what that's looking like so far. And so what we're creating is these little trinket boxes, and from Lowe's or Home Depot or even Walmart you can find these little hinges. And I went ahead and glued them down just to hold them in place while I screwed them in. I ended up using my screw gun because it was pretty hard to screw these little things inside these boxes for whatever reason. Here's a close-up of the size of the hinges that I ended up using. Just remember that when you're going to place them in your box, that you place them the right side where it allows you to obviously open and close the box. So I went ahead and applied some gold ribbon from the Dollar Tree, but I ended up changing that up later on. You will see at the end. And so now we're grabbing one of these phone rings with the strap. You can find these also at Dollar Tree. So these are for like your cell phones. But we're going to get creative and we're going to use them as little hinges to open and close your box. And they do come with a little self-adhesive in the back, but I just went ahead and glued it in place. So what we're creating obviously is a little set of trinket boxes, and I thought this turned out really cute. And so when I saw these little phone ring thingies, I thought they were perfect. So there you go. So on to our next DIY, you're going to need these cylinder vases, a taller one and a shorter one, and I'm going to turn them upside down just like you see here. And then we're grabbing these candle holders. Go ahead and use your strongest glue throughout this video. I can never say it enough. For the video purpose, I'm just using the hot glue because I just kind of need things to move along and dry fast. So I went ahead and applied them that way. Now I'm using this beautiful rhinestone ribbon that you have seen me use many times. I will go ahead and link this down below in my Amazon store in both the silver and the gold as you see here. I think they're absolutely beautiful. So I went ahead and applied them there, both in the bottom and in the top. And I had these tapes that I've had for years. I think I got it at Michael's or the Dollar Spot at Target. I have no idea. I've had them for years. And so I'm going to go ahead and use the gold one. And I'm going to go ahead and rim off the bottom of my cylinders. And I'm going to do that for both. And now I'm using the gold rhinestone ribbon. Again, they're absolutely beautiful. I just love these. So yeah, we're using these balls, these plain balls that you can find in the toy section at Dollar Tree. If you hit them hard, they light up, but you really got to hit them hard. So I don't even think that they're going to turn on while you have them in place. Don't worry about that. But yeah, they have like a tinsel of some kind inside. I thought they were so cool when I saw them. And so that little bottom part, you want it facing down, obviously. And we're going to use this as our toppers to our, I don't know, what can we call these little cylinder cloches, so to speak. And now I'm just, embellishing the ball there with this diamond strand. I will link this down below for you guys as well if you're interested. For our next DIY, you're going to need two of these plastic cloches from the Dollar Tree. And the sticker is pretty easy to remove. So once you do that, we are going to drill a hole there. And I'm going to be using my hot knife. So you see, that's going to be my little guiding point right there, that little dotted thing that it has in the middle there. And so in the end, you want both of your openings to be the same size for both. I think you can probably do this with your hot glue gun, but again, I'm using my hot knife, and if you are going to be using one of these, again, please be careful, you guys. So once I did that, I went ahead and wanted to embellish the bottom with some more of that rhinestone ribbon there. So I picked up these two. I'm gonna flip them around, and I picked up these two mirrors. One is bigger than the other. If you grab the bigger one, it's just gonna make the piece taller, if you will, as you can see. But if I use the smaller one, it'll I can just put it inside once I cut off that extra part that it has. So that's what I'm gonna be going for. So with my hot knife again, I'm just removing that excess part right there. And that's what I'm going to use to, I'm just using these little pieces of wood from the tower game. And now we're going to be filling up our little cloches with, and I do suggest that you glue on that top right there, or at least on one side. And if you haven't guessed already, we are creating an hourglass. So later on off camera, I do cover up the seam a little bit here and there. Just make sure when you glue it on and you use your strongest glue that you obviously level them out, that they're not crooked and that they're straight. And so you want to glue them this way. And we are creating an hourglass. So for our next DIY, I grabbed this book from the Dollar Tree. I do recommend that you paint it. I didn't do that, I got lazy. I just took the cover and turned it inside out, so I was left with the white side of it. But yeah, I do recommend, so that the red doesn't come through or any color, that you paint your book. And so now I have these little corners, or little whatever you call them. I will link this down below if I find something similar. I've had these forever. And I'm gonna go ahead and spray that and this Dollar Tree frame and this little ornate little stickers also from the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna spray paint everything gold. And I'm also going to use these letters as well. So here I'm just, you can use your maybe your favorite fashion, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, whatever it is that you want. I wanted to do something that meant something to me, and inspired to create is what I decided to write, because that's what I do for you guys. I like to think that I inspire you the way many of you inspire me. So I went ahead and glued on my frame in the middle, and now I'm filling it up with a lot of these diamond gems inside. And so what I'm going to do now is that I'm going to place the little glass that came with it, and I'm going to place it on top. So I was kind of going for a little, I don't know, kind of like ornate, rustic glam, Renaissance type of a book here, if you will. I just wanted to create a conversation piece. You guys already know that I like to bring things to you guys that are a little bit unique, a little bit different here and there. So I really love the way that it turned out. And again, I placed one of those cell phone rings in the middle there, just to make it kind of like a locket, so to speak. So now I applied some Mod Podge to my frame, and with a little bit of, and you want to wait till it dries to the point where it's tacky, and then you want to apply, I'm applying both gold and silver gold leaf, and then I'm brushing it off lightly. And this is how everything turned out, you guys. I really love the way these turned out. I've created some other cylinder cloches my previous video, which I love. When I saw this, I thought it was creative, but I really like these balls, or whatever you call it, that I found in the toy section of Dollar Tree. I thought they were unique, and if you move them around, the tinsel just kind of moves around, and I thought they were pretty cool. And I just thought of these, so not only can you use them like this, but coming right up, I'm going to show you that, I don't know if you've seen those containers or cylinders that you can store anything there, maybe bath salts, or even cotton balls, or anything like that, and they kind of have like those ball or those wooden ball toppers. Coming right up, I'm going to show you that that's another way that you can kind of use them. So, and this is what I mean. There I have my little bath salts and, you know, rocks or whatever it is that you want to put in there, and they serve as a nice little topper. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I want to know what you guys think. As always, please comment down below. I really want to hear what you guys think about these little DIYs that I created. And here is our book, Inspired to Create. I really love the way that this turned out. This would be so adorable in a coffee table, or anywhere really, in your little, you know, girl office. It's just a conversation piece, and I thought it turned out really cute. And our quote-unquote hourglass, instead of sand, we have diamonds, because why not? So I thought this was pretty cool. Like I said, you want to glue on your ends, because if you don't, all your diamonds are going to fall out, and I say it because that's what happened to me. And so you want to go ahead and do that. I love the way our trinket boxes turned out. You can do this with any type of box, even cardboard boxes or gift boxes, and just grab those little cell phone ring thingies from the Dollar Tree. You can just go ahead and create your little boxes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up, comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye everyone.